everyone, I'm Alli and welcome into the primary bedroom of my apartment, which we completed this makeover a couple weeks ago and I'm still loving how this looks and how it turned out. So now we're gonna move to this side of the room, which is where the primary bathroom is. And this is such an interesting space. Let me show you what it looks like right now. Okay, welcome to the bathroom space. Let me walk you through it and just show you some of the issues that I'm having or some of the challenges that this space creates, especially since we have to tackle them in a renter-friendly way. So I turned you guys around, and first up, what you can notice is just everything is very beige. We have beige walls, a beige vanity, and even like brown flooring that's not even really the best color, as well as a dark color countertop. And also, all of the fixtures are chrome, so that's really fun. We have chrome for that towel bar, we have chrome here, and even up here to our super horrendous light fixture. Now, I would love to be able to swap out this light fixture, however, that is in the lease saying that we're not allowed to swap out the light fixtures. That may not stop me one day, like maybe in the kitchen, because the lighting situation in the kitchen is just by far appalling, but for now, I think we're gonna have to just work with it and come up with some renter-friendly solutions for the light fixture up there. Now, as far as the cabinet goes, I do wanna talk about that too, because I would love to be able to do something to change this out, like cover it with contact paper and then maybe paint it a new color, but I just think there's too much texture and detailing going on the style of these cabinets. So I think we're gonna have to work with this as well in the design. Let me know in the comments if you think that this is something we could do and cover with contact paper. I feel like it's just gonna be too much work for what it's worth, but I do know that it would look really good in the end. But one thing we can do is swap out these handles, because I just can't stand handles like this in a bathroom. All the cords and stuff when you're trying to get ready to do your hair get caught on them. Now, another weird part, like I mentioned, is that the bathroom is just right through this door right here and not connected to the rest of the space. So we do have to find a way to not only tie this room, this vanity half in with the bedroom half, we also have to kind of tie it into the bathroom half, since it is technically a cohesive space, even though it's divided by a door. And just one other challenge is the closet. I am a very messy closet person. I will admit it. I always have been. I'm not good at keeping a closet organized, and you can just see it. It's a big open space that you could just look in at all times, and yeah, we don't want to look in there. That just is not pretty. So we're gonna have to cover this up, and I have a very easy renter-friendly way that we're going to do that, and I think that's gonna make a huge difference alone. But anyway, now that you know some of the challenges that we're dealing with, let me show you what I'm starting with as far as the design plan. Let's head back over to the bathroom half of this room. Okay, so let's talk about now the design plan, and I have my laptop right here with my trusty Milanote board, which is what I use pretty much all the time now to start basing the ideas for my project. I learned about Milanote through Danny over on DIY Danny, and ever since then, I just have not looked back on using this platform. So taking a look right now at my mood board, we're gonna focus primarily on this section right here, where you can see my ideas for this vanity area, because that's what we're gonna be tackling. And this video is starting to make some of the vanity changes. So you can see I do wanna bring in a really fun patterned wallpaper. I think that's gonna really transform the space. I'm gonna stick with a neutral wallpaper though, just because I want it to not conflict with the rest of the bedroom, since you can see the vanity right here from in the bedroom. So I think this is a start, and I'm actually gonna need your guys' help, because this is gonna just be part one of this makeover. I have a couple things that I wanna ask you guys about, and I'll do that a little bit later on in this video to just see your opinions, because I've never decorated a bathroom before. So this is a new experience for me, and I have a lot of things where I'm like, do I want to do this, or do I want to do that, or do I want to just leave this alone, or do I want to change it? So we'll talk about those later in the video. Okay, so here is the wallpaper that we're going to use. I'm really excited about it. It's very plain and neutral. I had original plans of going with some crazy bold pattern. However, I decided, because you can see the bedroom and all of that hard work and the design that we put over there, that I don't want to detract by some crazy pattern feature wall, but I did want something to just add a little bit of a design. So I went with this one, which is just very neutral. It matches with the wall as it already is, but brings in a touch of a pattern that I think really complements the look that we have in the bedroom. So I think this is gonna really just tie the whole space together. So the first thing that we have to do before we can get this up on the wall is just prep. I wanna get some of the dust off the walls, and I wanna clear some of the little fixtures that are gonna get in the way. So let's do that, and then we can get to applying. That first piece, definitely a little bit challenging to put up onto the wall, but I think as we get the momentum going, I think this will get a lot easier. But it definitely was made easier with this little removable wallpaper kit that I purchased off of Amazon. I'll be sure to link this into the description box because I have installed removable wallpaper without this little squeegee set before, and this was a game changer. Now let's apply all the other pieces. Woo! So I got most of the wallpaper up, but as you can see, this wall here is still wallpaperless. I honestly thought that 3 rolls of wallpaper would have been too many, but it looks like to cover this whole space, I needed 4. And so I left this for last because this is just gonna be the easiest part. I ordered another roll. That'll be on the way. I'll just finish this up off camera. I want to keep pushing ahead on this project. And as you can see, we had to make it dark in here. I removed the old bulbs. I'm going to store those for move out because I'm not going to let them have our new bulbs that we're about to put in. But I want to change out the bulbs up here on this light fixture. And the way I'm going to do it is to kind of minimize the appearance because I think the clear glass bulbs really did make it obvious that that's an ugly, chrome, outdated fixture. So we're going to put in a white bulb instead, and I think that's going to just detract away from the chrome finish. And also, we're going to switch it from that warm lighting to more of a daylight lighting to make it more accurate for applying makeup and getting ready in the morning. Such an easy renter-friendly way to update a bathroom space in an apartment is by swapping out the fixtures. I'm able to just use the original hole that the anchor is in the wall from the fixture that was already there, but I can install a new towel rack. I'm going with black to play off the black countertops, as well as because there's already the chrome fixtures that are included, like the faucet and things. So I think black is just gonna be the safest choice to not have too many mixed metals going on, as well as I don't think brass would have looked very good on the cabinetry, so black is really gonna pop. So like I mentioned in the beginning, I wanted to swap out the knobs on the cabinets and drawers, and so I picked out these knobs, and they do look a lot smaller than what's in place now, but it's because I did have to measure the holes that these knobs had so that they would fit on here perfectly, so we don't have to drill any more holes. We'll just be able to take these off, stash them away, replace them, and then when it's time to move out, put the old hardware right back on, and it's like we didn't do this, but I love swapping out hardware as an easy hack to upgrade a space. And plus, these are not gonna have that problem where cords get caught when I'm trying to dry my hair or whatever it might be. The whole vanity area is starting to look really, really good. I am in love with how this wallpaper turned out, and changing the light bulbs made a huge difference, even without totally swapping out the light fixture. Now there's still one more thing that I want to tackle in this space before this video is over, but I also do want to take a second real quick before we do that final bit to ask you guys some questions and some feedback about how maybe you would handle this space, particularly the actual bathroom that's over here. So let me flip you guys around. So here is the bathroom space as is. It has the shower there, the toilet there. One of the things that I'm like on the fence about is the towel bar up above the toilet. I feel like that's kind of weird. Also, this light, hold on. If we swapped the lights out in this one, and now in here, it's like a huge difference. You know what, real quick, let's swap out these light bulbs and make it match the other room. Now that the light bulbs are switched out, it looks so much better. And now I really do want to ask for your help on what I should do. So we were talking about this right here, the towel bar above the toilet. To me, it just feels kind of weird to have that. And it's also not really like, wouldn't you come in and out of the shower where the shower head is? So I am debating, do I remove this towel bar and then maybe put a hook or two hooks on this wall right here so it's closer to getting into the shower like that? And then what would I do to hide where the original holes are for that towel bar? Do I do some shelves in place, or would I maybe do a big piece of art or a gallery type situation to hide the holes? The only reason why I would say a shelf, it feels like the easiest answer, but there's this whole little shelf area right here, so I feel like that's just too many shelves in one area. So I would love some feedback, and what do you think I should do with that? So should we replace this towel rod with some hooks and then do some sort of art situation over here or a shelf situation? Let me know down in the comments what you would do to deal with this. Now we won't be putting wallpaper up in the bathroom just because that has a lot of moisture, and I don't recommend putting removable wallpaper in a room with lots of moisture. So that's gonna have to stay the same. I also am going to have to decide on a shower curtain because that is just the curtain liner. And we've been living with only a curtain liner and no decorative shower curtain because, I don't know, I've just been waiting for this makeover in order to do it. So now we're finally at that point. And I think I'm gonna have to do some sort of light color because the only source of light in the room is this little fixture right here. So we got a lot to do, a lot of thinking and planning, but let's complete the one last thing that we have left to do, which is close off this closet. So I thought the easiest and most renter-friendly way to close off this open closet situation is by hanging a curtain that coordinates with the wallpaper and adding a tension rod. And I love a tension rod. It is such a great renter-friendly removable hack. I went with the same color to kind of match the wallpaper so that you really can't see it. It's gonna make it less noticeable, and we're gonna just install it up right at the ceiling. I got a floor-to-ceiling length curtain, and I think this is the perfect solution to create a faux doorway right here. I cannot believe how much work we got done in just a couple of hours, all in one day. Only one small thing went wrong with not having enough wallpaper to finish up one last wall, but I am loving seeing this primary bathroom space come together. Now you're not gonna wanna miss out. In the next video, we're gonna be tackling the other half of the bathroom, making that all pretty and adding all the other pretty touches, which is always my favorite part. So if you don't want to miss that one, you're going to want to make sure that you're subscribed. Now, if you missed out on the full bedroom makeover, I will have that video up on the screen right here. And that's everything I have for you today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.